Hi, welcome back. We are on this series of powerful and effective decision making, the anchor effect, part 2. Last video we provided the very basics of this anchor effect, and we mentioned a use case scenario, which is the real estate. Actually, there is a very famous experiment conducted on this scenario. The experiment was conducted in 3 stages. The first one, pretty much straightforward. People like you and me were exposed to an anchor number, which represented the price of this property, a house, an apartment, and we took it as the price that we need to negotiate around. Stage number 2 was to subject the realtors themselves to this anchoring effect by letting them exposed to this anchoring number. Of course, this happens without them being aware of it. And they just went ahead and tried to come up with their own estimations for these properties. At the end of the stage 2, experiments using statistical tools, they came up with this index capable of measuring how far or how close their estimations were to the anchoring number. And yes, the index showed that realtors were influenced by the anchoring. Even though the realtors kept saying that they didn't feel any influence, they strongly believed they were not being influenced by any external factor to their calculation. Stage number 3, they used a different group of realtors, but this time they were warned. They were told what was going on, what was happening. They told them that they will be exposed to the anchor effect, that they will be shown a number that will be like a suggestion for the pricing of these properties. And the realtors acknowledged the message, and they assured the experimenters that they will not let themselves be influenced by that number. And still they went ahead coming up with their own estimation, showing by using this statistical index that their estimations were really close to the anchoring number. This tells us that it's very little, really, there is very little we can do to avoid this anchor effect, that we are victims of it every day, purposefully or not. So my suggestion is, if you are decision making and you have 2 options, go over them twice, flipping the order of the cases for you to decide on.